Now students, let's start with the next one. Yes, of the practice set 1.2. We have already done first 6. Now the 7th question I have written here, that is 15 upon 12 and 7 upon 16. Let's compare these fractions. If you all see over here the denominators are different. So first purpose is to equalize the denominators. Yes, to equalize the denominators, first we will break this into their factors. So where 12 can be written as 3 multiplied by 4. Yes, and where 16 can be written as 4 multiplied by 4. So students, if you can see here, 4 is common, yes, to both this. So if you just multiply 16 by 3 and 12 by 4, yes, you can equalize the denominators, because as you can see 12 multiplied by 4 is 48 and 16 multiplied by 3 is also 48. So we can take these constants for the fraction. So for this fraction we will be taking constant 4 and for this fraction we will be taking constant 3. Yes. So let's start with 15 upon 12. Yes. So 15 upon 12 will be equal to, yes, as I said, 12 will be multiplying by 4. So here also we will be using the same constant. Yes. So these will be equal to 60 upon 48. Yes, 60 upon 48. So 15 upon 12 is equal to 60 upon 48. Similarly, in the next fraction also we will be applying the same. Yes, just as I said, 3 will be the constant which we will be using for this fraction. So 7 upon 16. Here you multiply by 3 and same here also you multiply by 3. So this fraction will be 21 upon 48. Yes, if you see over here, 15 upon 12 is equal to 60 upon 48 and 7 upon 16 is equal to 21 upon 48. So this fraction 60 upon 48 will be greater than 21 upon 48 because here the numerator 60 is greater. Yes. So I write 60 upon 48 is greater than 21 upon 48. Yes. Since this fraction corresponds to 15 upon 12, so of course 15 upon 12 will also be greater than 7 upon 16 because 21 upon 48 corresponds to 7 upon 16. Yes. Therefore, you can write, therefore 15 upon 12, yes, is greater than 7 upon 16. Is that clear to you all? Yes. Next. Now the 8th one. In the 8th one, if you see both the fractions are negative. Yes, as mentioned earlier, if these are negative, first you have to write them into positive. So that will be 25 upon 8. Yes, and 9 upon 4. Then you have to equalize the denominators. If you see here, denominators are different. Yes. So, to equalize the denominators, if you use constant 2 over here. Yes, if you multiply numerator and denominator by 2, of course our denominators will be equal. Yes. So, let's take 9 upon 4. Yes, aside. So, multiply this by 2. 4 also will be multiplied by 2. So this fraction will be equal to 18 upon 8. Yes. So we have 25 upon 8 and 18 upon 8. Here we can see, yes, this fraction 25 upon 8 will be greater than 18 upon 8. As you can see, numerator 25 is greater. So 25 upon 8 is greater than 18 upon 8. Yes. But students, I already told you all, if this fraction is greater, yes, then the actual fraction, if you write them into negative, because we have negative which we have converted into positive. So their negative fractions will be in a reversed way. We have to write this sign in a reverse manner. That is, negative 25 upon 8 will be less than negative 18 upon 8. Yes, which is equal to 9 upon 4. So here we can write negative 25 upon 8, yes, is less than negative 18 upon 8. Clear? But this negative 18 upon 8, again it will be equal to negative 9 upon 4. Yes. So here I will be writing, instead of negative 18 upon 8, negative 9 upon 4. Yes. So here is the answer, right? We already compared these fractions. Also, negative 25 upon 8 is less than negative 9 upon 4. Yes, I hope you understood all the steps for comparing the rational numbers. Yes. Now let's proceed with the next two. Now students, we will proceed with the next, that is the 9th and 10 problems of practice set 1.2. Now the 9th one, I have already written both the questions here. Let's start with this first. That is the 9th one, that is 12 upon 15 and 3 upon 5. So let's compare these fractions. As you can see, the denominators are different. So first purpose is to equalize the denominators. So we will be taking constant 3 over here, because 5 multiplied by 3 will be 15. That's how we can equalize the denominators. Yes. So let's write 3 upon 5 as equal to, yes, so the constant will be 3 as I said. So multiply by 3, 3. So this will be equal to 9 upon 15. Yes. So we have 3 upon 5 which is equal to 9 upon 15 and we have 12 upon 15. Now we can compare these fractions because denominators are equal. So here numerator 12 is greater, yes, compared to 9. So we have to write 12 upon 15, yes, is greater than 9 upon 15. Yes. So since 12 upon 15 is greater than 9 upon 15, 9 upon 15 is equal to 3 upon 5. So we can also write 12 upon 15. Yes. Therefore 12 upon 15 is greater than 3 upon 5. Yes. So this is the way how you compare the 9th one. Yes. I hope this is clear. Next, the 10th one. Here we have both the fractions negative. So as mentioned earlier, we will first convert this into or write this into positive fractions. So this will become 7 upon 11, positive 7 upon 11 and positive 3 upon 4. Yes. And now if you see denominators are different, so we will equalize the denominators. Yes. Here we will just multiply 11 by 4 and 4 by 11. Accordingly, we will take the constant. So 7 upon 11 will be equal to constant will be 4 over here. Yes, 7 multiplied by 4 upon 11 multiplied by 4, which will be equal to 28 upon 44. Yes. Now 3 upon 4. So 3 upon 4. Here we will be taking constant 11. So 3 multiplied by 11 upon 4 multiplied by 11. Yes, so that denominators will be equal. So you have 33 upon 44. Yes. Now here we have this fraction 33 upon 44 greater compared to 28 upon 44. If you can see, numerator 33 is greater than 28. Yes. So I will be writing this side. Same problem. I will continue here. So can I write 28 upon 44? Yes. Less than 33 upon 44? Yes. You can see 33 is greater than 28. Now, what about negative 28 upon 44 and negative 33 upon 44? Yes, when signs will change, I said this sign will also change. So here it will be reversed. Since it is less than, it will become greater than. Yes, as per the number line concept. So minus 28 upon 44, yes, will be greater than minus 33 upon 44. 4. Yes, because minus 33 will be more, will be towards the left of minus 28 of the number line. So minus 33 will be less and minus 28 will be more. Okay. So let's see now this minus 28 upon 44. Yes, it corresponds to minus 7 upon 11. So minus 7 upon 11 also will be greater than minus 33 upon 44, but it corresponds to 3 upon 4. So it will be greater than minus 3 upon 4. So minus 3 upon 4. Yes, so here is the answer. Minus 7 upon 11 will be greater than minus 3 upon 4. This is the 10th one which we have solved. So now we have finished practice set 1.2. Clear?